Hello. Hi. I think I'm ready to go. Running a little late, it's fine. I don't think we're finishing the game tonight, but we might get pretty close to like the 3/4 mark, is my hope. So yeah, we're gonna be hopping in very soon. Just need to... I should have turned on the light first, now that I'm thinking about it. It's a very dark day. The tracking might kind of have some issues because of how dark it is, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just getting the game booted up real quick, like, and we'll be ready to go. Also getting like mic in position, getting me in position, as in the VTuber. Let's go about there. So, I also don't know if I set up anything from last time. So I guess we'll find out. Let's swap over, see if I actually did a good job. Oh my god, past me actually locked in. Would you look at that? Okie dokie. So last stream we basically beat the main story, but I like completing things. So we're gonna go after the remaining power stars, and we got a lot of them. We got a few of the purple coins last time and a couple miscellaneous things done. But we are going to be jumping back in with a not too bad one, I think. Once again, starting over by the fountain. Once we're done here, I think we'll be done with the fountain, period. And given that the other purple coin star is in the, whatchamacallit area, the kitchen, it means we probably won't do Beach Bowl until, like, 1 star later. So I'll be off the hook for a bit. We'll probably just do a regular mission in the bedroom, and then detour back to finish up in the kitchen. Anyway, more purple coins. This is gonna be a heavy purple coin stream. The purple coin spacewalk. This one has like a minute timer or something kind of ridiculous like that. Like 2 minutes, 1 minute, I forget what. But either way, this one's kind of rough, so we'll see how this goes. Obviously, you can kind of BS your way through this if you want, because you can tell where the platforms are going to be based on where the coins are, so I might actually use that to my advantage. I'm probably going to go in kind of a circular pattern, and again, because of the coins being spawned in, I'm going to be a little reckless and just kind of aim for the coins directly, like so. Obviously, still can't be too reckless. Now we have the fun part of, like, where am I relative to everything? Oh, well that's easy. Okay, we're fine. I like how I make all these panic noises and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. Speaking of, I forgot that Luigi is a slippery little guy. Almost slid right off the platform. Well, that was easy. What was I worried about? Who knows? But hey, we're done. Piece o' cake. Yeah. So... next one probably won't spawn in yet, so we're just gonna move on. Again, traditionally they alternate where they show up. So if it's not, if the Beach Ball one was spawned in last time, it's probably not going to be there now. So like, glancing at the board, there's nothing. So we'll get a move on. Over here, we'll double back for it another time. I do love the Common Observatory, it's very homey, which makes sense. It's very like cozy in how it's structured. Oh hey, we never did that, but let's go to Freeze Flame. Freeze Flame first. This is a weird galaxy. There's a weird quirk about this one where you can actually get a star technically earlier than you're supposed to. The Frozen Peak of Baron Burr. Basically, the cosmic comet that appears doesn't require beating the level it's actually tied into. It's really weird, actually. But yeah. This one's kind of annoying, we have to do this little opening section twice, because there's 2 stars here. But there's a little penguin. Hey old man, you practicing how to skate too? Well, why don't we play a game? Can you catch me? Basically, helping you to learn about ice skating. If you actually press Z or ZL in this version, you can actually skate backwards, which is kind of fun. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. Not bad, old man, with skating skills like that. You might have a chance. A small chance, maybe, but a chance. So yeah, we'll have to do this twice no matter what, because we have 2 stars here. Freeze Flame makes sense, because there's a lot of fire and ice here. Though this first mission will basically take us only through the ice portion of the area. I might actually kind of do something out of order from what I was planning to do. Depending on which purple coins actually show up, it occurs to me, I kind of want to get this one out of the way, because this one's just time-consuming. I mean, Beach Ball's also time-consuming, let's be real. But, this one just takes a while, so it's like, part of me would almost be tempted to try to get this one out of the way. Actually, I don't know which one triggers the purple coin. Shoot. This is a tight time limit, by the way, for this. Can actually... Yeah, the spin is kinda handicapped by the ice flower though, so it's really hard to get vertical distance with the spin, so that's why we cut it very close there. And we also have these like ice bats that are only vulnerable to fire, so get that out of the way. You can also melt all the snowmen. Oh my god, I don't know how the game gave that to me, but I'll take it. Bada bing bada boom, we're into the next section. Up the mountain we go. Fun thing, there's like the main mountain and then the side path on the mountain. For the purple coins, you have to do both. This is one of my least favorite purple coins. It's actually kinda straightforward from the perspective of, oh, that's a problem. It's kind of straightforward from the perspective of, like, there's no time limit or anything, but it just takes forever. It's time consuming. And I am impatient. Okay, we're fine. We lived. Ow. Maybe we aren't living. We'll see. Yeah, we can't deal normal damage to these, we have to use fire flowers. Wow, that sucks. Okay. I don't know if we have enough time for this now. Yeah, you got these little ledges that Luigi definitely has great traction on. Ice physics plus Luigi equals an interesting time. Yeah, it's interesting having... Oh no, that's a problem. It's interesting having fire flowers as a timed power-up instead of like a permanent thing. Though, given the structure of Galaxy, it does make sense. Can I BS my way through here? Kinda, almost. You're supposed to wall jump, though. Fear. But we made it. Cool. There's also platforms down there. If you change your mind for some reason, you can just jump down there and make your way back to the main level. You actually have to do that in the purple coin mission, so that'll be fun. In a hot minute. I'm actually trying to think, what star do I dislike more? Beach Ball because it takes a while, or Gusty Garden because it's annoying? I think I dislike Gusty Garden more, but instead we're doing Dusty Dune, I guess. Hi Chibi, welcome on in, hope you're doing well, thank you for the hugs. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. Kind of a chill Friday afternoon. I was originally going to play a different game, Purple Coins in the Desert. I was originally going to play Tokon, as in the Marvel Tokon beta, but I decided not to because I am not in the mood for a fighting game, actually. Like, genuinely, I haven't even booted up Strive in like a month or two. So yeah, I'm just not in a fighting game mood at the moment. I'm in a weird headspace for games in general. I've mostly just been playing Kirby lately. Hello. Luigi used the tornadoes to reach the purple coins up way up high. Step into the tornado and shake the controller, press Y. So yeah, this sucks. I'm not a fan. This is terrifying, because the quicksand is instant death. So, do not screw this up, basically. Also, I'm gonna take my finger off ZL, because I don't want to accidentally just press ZL while I'm above quicksand. Well, that sucks. Yeah, this one also is, like, time-consuming more than hard, in my opinion. If you're patient, this isn't bad. Problem is, I'm not patient. I'm very much the type to rush with reckless abandon and then pay for my hubris. Alrighty. You can ground pound to exit at any time. That's just a 1-up, okay. Oh yeah, thwomps are instant kill in this game. I think that's different than 64. If I'm remembering right. Yeah, this one also is just time consuming. It's not that bad. I'm a little nervous because Luigi's traction is so bad that we might go slip sliding into the quicksand, but we'll see. The one I really want to get out of the way is in the engine room. There's a purple coin mission that just takes a lifetime to get through. It takes like 3,000 years to get through. So I'd like to do that one soon. Just to get it out of the way. But we'll see. We don't even have time for it once we get to the engine room. Okay, quick scan. Looks like we're good here, so we'll move on. Yeah, originally I was thinking about playing Tokon, but then I haven't installed the beta, I mean. I just haven't even booted it up. Pat the Fox, oh hi, thank you. Where? Hey, hi Star, hope you're doing well. Good Fox, let me give you a tip. There are no purple coins in the sand. Very helpful, thank you Toad. Good Fox, thank you. I almost just said something very, like, not meant self-deprecatory, but could come off that way, but it's like... trying to get better about that. But yeah, sometimes I question. So yeah. We haven't really done much so far. Oh, hi Serena, welcome on in. Thank you for the head pads. I don't know why I said the so late that time. I'm very... silly like that, apparently, today. I don't know if I have enough distance. Fear. Okay. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. I'm having a pretty alright day. I had an interesting... interesting time getting ready for stream. Somehow made it on time. What else was I thinking about? I don't remember. I don't know why I'm so scared right now. This isn't actually that difficult. Cool. But yeah, like, in terms of difficulty, I don't know how much is really left I'm gonna struggle with. We already did the Trial Galaxies. Warm wind feels nice, so how are you talking if you're asleep? I guess sleep talking is the thing. What am I talking about? Oh, hi. Neat. Cool. So now we have this nonsense here, where we have to, like, carefully glide over. But yeah. I don't really have much news, like, to talk about. Like, I'm feeling pretty, like, not boring, that's not the word I want to use, but, like, there isn't really much of interest to talk about for me, personally. Good luck, Luigi. Okay, is there a coin back here? There is. I did remember correctly. It's like a speedrun trick where you can launch yourself off the button somehow. I don't remember how exactly it works. Oh shoot, I almost forgot about that one. That would have been tragic. Oh hi! Eek! Where the hell were you hiding? No one wants to be deserted in the desert. So true. So true, bestie. That was really weird on my part. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I was. Like, for me, I've just been hyperfixating on a song that came out earlier this week. Oh my god, it is still the same week. Oh no. This is like the first week of December. Yeah, a song came out earlier this week that I'm very much hyperfixating on. That's kind of just the only thing going on with me at the moment. The song is called Panorama by Taeyeon, who is one of the singers from the Korean girl group Girls' Generation. Which was my introduction to K-pop, Girls' Generation in general. Anyway, nice. Star 69. Neat. Okay, so now what? I'm gonna talk to Polari real quick. I think that's your name at least. Of course, here's the map. So yeah, nothing going on here for now, so we'll just carry on our merry quest here. What? Wait, why are you saying bois? Did I miss something? Star 69? Yeah. Frozen Peak of Barenburr. We'll actually do it this time. I didn't read the other Star Tile now that I think about it. Got a penguin ice skate again. Yeah, my voice is very eepy sounding today. It's partly allergies. I don't know how I'm having this much allergy like, this much trouble with allergies when it's this, like, rainy and cold. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't seem fair. But my voice feels a little froggy to me. I don't know how it's coming through me actually speaking, though. Pat the bun. I agree, pat the bun. The other thing I'm really debating on is spending money, which is great because I've spent so much money in the past, like, week. But I saw the storybook. The Mario Galaxy storybook is like $5 off on Amazon, and I was kind of tempted by it. And it's like, oh no, I just bought like 2 shirts from the Yeti. So fun thing, they just did... A week after I finally have seen K-pop Demon Hunters, they announced like Yeti shirts for K-pop Demon Hunters. So, I had to break my pact I made with myself, because I made a, like, unofficial pact with myself that I would stop buying Yeti shirts unless they did shirts for, which is also very funny, Queen Dizzy from Guilty Gear Strive. Specifically, I like the Strive design. And Mia from Xenoblade 2. So guess what the daily shirt for the Yeti is today. So yeah, in addition to the K-pop Demon Hunters one, I also caved and got the Nia shirt. The amount of people that pinged me over the Nia shirt is a very large number actually, which makes me kind of happy actually that I've successfully ingrained myself as the Nia girly with my friend group apparently. That's always a nice feeling. Ah. That's not great. But yeah, if they immediately also turn around and announce a shirt for Dizzy, I'm gonna be very like happy from the perspective of oh hey, I got what I wanted, but also unhappy from the perspective of god damn it, that's like a lot of money in a short span of time. So I probably shouldn't be buying the storybook right now, as much as I do want it, because I do love Rosalina and Mario Galaxy in general. I say as I'm playing Mario Galaxy, it's like, yeah, no shit, I like Mario Galaxy, and a series called Fox Girls Favorites. I forgot to put Fox Girls Favorites in the title of the stream, I'm just realizing. Oopsie. Again, that shows how not locked in I was when I was setting up stream today. I was definitely in a hurry. Alright, this is Barenburr. We just gotta dodge his attack and then whack him, like so. Piece of cake. Hypothetically, he can knock you off, and then you have to like climb back up with the ice flower, but if you're like goated, I say that, this is actually really easy. If you don't get hit again, then you can just stay on the platform and just do the fight really easily, like that. So, neat. So, cool. That was very freaking easy. Nice. So now we'll probably go to Beach Bowl. I'm just updating the title, because again, I forgot to put Fox Girls Favorites in the title. There we go. I knew something was off about the title today. Well, we're no longer nice, but hey. Actually, I'm gonna check for garden, yeah. I'm gonna do this next, because I don't like this one. This one's stressful. Say something nice about Star? Oh, well that'll be fun while we get this purple coin comet. Let's see, purple coins on the puzzle cube. This is another, really quickly, this is another one that has more than 100 coins. You do not have to get all of them. So just like do vague sweeps of the area is my general advice. There's none in the tunnel also. Anyway, saying something nice about Star. Star is very cute. Star is a very good friend. Very funny, very, like, been very kind to me in her community. I appreciate that immensely. Why am I struggling so badly to come up with things to say? It should be easier. This is part of the reason I put that in, because it's like, wait a minute, I need to get better at like giving compliments. Yeah, why is my brain blanking so bad? I don't understand it. Did I say cute? I said cute, right? Cool. Yeah, very good friend. I haven't known Star the longest, given that I haven't really been around the community as a whole for that long. Like, only the past, like, almost 2 years officially was when I started, like, hanging out in streams more. And then Star's community was a little bit later, because of, like, coming in during that Uno game in, like, was it October 2023, I think? So yeah, I haven't really been around that much, but Star's always been a very, like, warm, like, welcoming kind of presence that's always made me feel very welcome. At the time, it was just a case of, like, oh, trans streamer. So, like, I liked hanging out in the spaces of trans streamers because, you know, gestures out myself that would probably feel relatively safe. So then I just kind of stuck around after the Uno and just kind of became a regular. Twitch recap just dropped, so Star is like one of my most watched streamers and at a considerable margin, like several hundred hours apparently, if Twitch is to be believed. So yeah, very good friend. I don't know if that was satisfactory or not, given how like rambly it was, but also I was trying to lock into the purple coins at the same time. Again, very interesting timing to try to be thinking and also doing what in my opinion is one of the more stressful stars. I also think of a hydration check, I can kind of use it. Alrighty, galaxy complete finally. Guess we're back to Freeze Flame for the time being. I'm saving Honeycomb in case we need to, like, reset something in order to get a purple coin or the Cosmic Comet to show up. Freeze Flame's Blistering Core. This one, I'm gonna try to break in half, because I like breaking games in half. Alright, no penguin to greet us this time. We just have a lot of enemies and starships. We're up chipping the star. I don't know if that makes any sense. But as you may guess, we're not really gonna go to the ice part in this one. We're mostly gonna stick to the fiery sections of the planet, which we didn't see at all last time. But yeah. There we go. Actually, I'm trying to... No, wait, this one is not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, you really don't need pulse stars a lot of the time. You can just jump over. The heat haze is actually working in this level. I noticed on the final boss area on this version. I don't know if that also applies to 3 All-Stars, but it was like not rendering properly. It was only rendering on part of the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna do this to be a show-off. You're supposed to go around, but yeah, you can just make that jump really easily as Luigi. Alrighty, so yeah, we can set these on fire for star bits. Oh, that's gonna hit us because we don't have great momentum as Luigi. Or not momentum, but acceleration. Ow. I'm gonna just run past you. Because we also need to light these, like, sconces. Ah, cool. Got it. Nailed it. First try. Barely, but we did get a first try on that, so cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm in kind of a mellow mode at the moment. Not like super high energy, partly because I didn't sleep great last night. I definitely was having issues staying asleep, so that was fun. I also got to bed later than I was planning to, which, I mean, story of my life, but I went to get to bed like 3 hours earlier than I actually did last night. And I'd even talk to people like, yeah, I want to go to bed earlier tonight, and then didn't, so great job, me. I'm the best at going to sleep at a normal hour. But now we have this little thingy we can wall jump up, like so. And that should take us pretty close to the end. This one isn't that bad. What the hell was that slope physic? I don't know what happened there. Why did I not long jump? Okay, we're fine. A good thing I picked up the life stream though. Neat. But yeah, you used to be good about sleep? Yeah, same. Like in college, I definitely locked in. But since college, it's been getting worse and worse. So yeah, you're supposed to like throw the fireballs from the moving platform, but you can also just not, which is easier. Ow. 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 Well, that sucked. That was very unfortunate. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I was just thinking about to say something nice command, and it's like, yeah, no, some people are so good at wording things like that, and I'm not, apparently, is the takeaway. I need practice, so this is the first, like, second time it's ever come up, so it's fine. I don't know why I've been getting so many spam bots lately, it's really a problem. I mean, I have, like, Seribot and immediately purchased them, but they still show up in the chat box because of the way it's set up. And it's like, I wish that was not the case. Like, genuinely, that's very frustrating to me. Oh god, freeze flame, purple coins, like I was hoping to do, because I don't like this one. I want to get out of the way, because this one is scary. If you die, you have to redo a lot of the level. Purple coins on the summit. Thank you, I'll do my best to lock in. Yeah, genuinely, like, I really appreciate Star's friendship. Again, just to kind of go back to that a little bit. Genuinely been kind of an interesting experience for a lot of reasons. I looked in the water, but there were no purple coins. Can't remove snorkel. Oh, poor guy. So yeah, basically telling you don't check the water, it's useless. But yeah, because like, starting out as just someone who's like watching Star as a streamer at first, it's very, like, it's been very nice getting to know her better. And getting to the point where I can call her a friend. If that makes sense. The trajectory of my life continues to perplex me. And I don't know if that makes sense. But it's something I think about a lot. It's like, how did I get here? There's like a long list of reasons why I feel that way, and I don't know how much of that I want to get into, but yeah, it is something I genuinely feel a lot. Okay, so one on this pillar and one on that pillar. I'm not worrying about the yellow coins just because I want to get a move on. Oh shoot, that sucks. Cool, we lived. The flash of the damage hit didn't look quite right. I'm not sure if it's just me or not. Yeah, this one's just kind of annoying. Don't sleep, you'll catch cold. So tired. Just like me, for real. I'm a very eepy girl today. Oh yeah, there's like a Marvel Rivals event going on right now for the anniversary. I'm like... I totally misunderstood when the time was, so oopsie, I guess I'm not catching that live at least, though apparently you can still log in up to like 3 days after and be fine. I don't even know how long the event is, that's the other problem. I'll get those coins on the way back, we have to drop down anyway. Yeah, it's like I've met a lot of really cool people over the years, over just the last couple of years, and I feel like I've gotten really close to a lot of people too, in a way that kind of like defies my like expectations. Frozen Peak, ah, how nice. Pat the sweet, cute, and eepy fop princess. Oh, thank you. Where? That's very sweet. Again, I don't mean to sound so, like, deadpan about that, because I am genuinely flattered. I'm just very tired, and my voice is kind of froggy still, because allergies. Speaking of froggy, one game I should actually stream at some point is Sonic Adventure. I want 100% Sonic Adventure again. If you're thinking again, it's because I've already done it once. I did it on 360. I kind of want to do it again, but also with, like, the current account I'm using, not just my dead name account. Cause yeah, I had a dead name account, but I had, like, friends on that account that I don't really want knowing who I am now, as, like, sus as that might sound. Well, that sucked. But just like for the sake of privacy, because I don't really get along with that group anymore. Or not that I don't really get along, it's just I don't really have any point of contact anymore. There are a couple of people I didn't really get along with to the point of like, yeah, no, I don't really want them knowing where I am now, I guess, if that makes sense. It was something that actually kind of kept me from transitioning for the longest time, is the sort of fear of like, am I just doing this for a fresh start? But like, I got over it eventually. It's like, yeah, no, this feels right-ish. Sometimes I do second guess being trans just from the standpoint of passing, which is an arbitrary concept and not really a healthy one anyway, to be perfectly blunt. But sometimes I do feel like I don't pass very well, and that kind of gets me down. But like, a lot of my friends tell me I'm so pretty and so cute, and like, why am I just quoting Queen Card? Like, indirectly, with my phrasing here. The idle brain rot is very strong. Pat, oh, thank you. Where? So yeah. I'm missing a lot, I think. Wait, what? I should be missing 2 by the end of this mountain, and so I'm very nervous at the moment that I'm missing too many. Thank you for the head pats. I really like head pats, weirdly enough. I don't know how to feel about that, like what that says about me. Okay, we're good. We are good. Hi. Summit, it is always the pure essence of challenge that burns in an adventurer's heart. Leaping from here will take all the boldness you possess. You better make sure it's a long jump. If you want to jump from here, make sure it's a long jump. Okay. I hit CL too late. That would have been tragic. I wouldn't have lived, it just would have been scary. Like, I would have been able to save myself. Wait a minute. Wait, I got the 2 by the toad. Oopsie. I thought I hadn't gotten those yet. Yeah, there's 2 on the back here that I always forget about. This one made me feel so silly because you forgot the 2 at the very start. Yeah, I feel like everyone forgets the 2 at the start, and that's why I was surprised. Like, wait a minute. I got them all? Like, genuinely confused by that. And also pat the star. I don't know how much of what I was talking about you heard, actually, now that I think about it. In terms of the... redeem. Alright, face lame. So yeah, sometimes the Cosmic Comet can show up here before this mission, which is the one it's based on. It's really weird, it's the only case in the game that this can happen during. Hot and cold collide. Yeah, this is the basis of the Cosmic Comet race. So it's really weird that you can do that before this level. You know, also pat the chat in general. I really appreciate everyone who's able to, like, come out and, like, you know, people are busy, people have busy lives, and so I'm always grateful when people are able to, peek in, even if it's just for a little bit. Like, I'm always grateful of how far I've come, in a relatively short amount of time. I've only been streaming for about a year. It was, like, last September, September 2024. My friends really rallied around me at the time, and that makes me really happy. This is stupid. Barely beat that. Wow. Rising water cycle. I was like, my brain didn't want to say that correctly. Okay. Again, we're skipping a lot because I can. Shoot. That was badly timed. But we're fine, hopefully. Yeah, I dropped down too early, it's fine. Ah. Yeah, I love just being able to jump over things in this section. It's very fun to me. What's the... Oh god, it's rising right now. Huh. Interesting. Well, we made it, so no objections here. Ah, okay, maybe some objections. Cool. That was silly, but I lived, so I'm not gonna complain. Wait a minute, this is... Which star is this? No, wait, I'm thinking of... I was like, isn't this the rolling ball one? But that's... something else. That's one of the last galaxies. Melty Molten? No, Melty Molten is Galaxy 2. Wow, that's a weird way to die in this game. What the hell? I'm just shaking my head. Like, okay, Trial Galaxies, I get through most of them first try except the Manta Surfing. And then I just died to a random Goomba. It's like, why are my deaths in this playthrough like the most, like, not cool, like, not understandable? Like, I keep dying to really stupid things in this game. Alright, I'm not gonna be... Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna be fancy, and then immediately do a stupid jump that could have easily killed me after I just died to a Goomba. So maybe I shouldn't be taking so many risks. Maybe I should, like, chill. Make like a snow fox and chill. You know, we're gonna have a really awkward situation now. I might actually do Beach Bowl next. If it's in rotation. If not, we'll do the Cosmic. Yeah, we're gonna get increasingly far away, so I think we're gonna do Beach Bowl next. We're making good time. We got like 10 stars already, which is kind of on pace with what I was hoping to do. Because I was hoping to get like the next 20 to 30 and then finish the game next time. I was hoping to get close to like 100 by the end of the stream, and then we'll get the remaining 20 next time, which would be Monday. So that's the hope, but we'll see how that actually goes. Alright, also pat the Serena. Wait, I already said pat the chat, never mind. Beach combing for purple coins. Again, I'm not entirely awake, I think. I'm like partially asleep, I think. Okay, so step 1. How many purple coins in the water again? It's like 5. Hello, Mr. Penguin. What do you have to say? Today's swim class is an independent study. Cool. Hello. What do you have to say? Please talk to me. It's free time in swim class today. Play nice, alright? You're not gonna tell me how many are in the water? If it's purple coins you're after, there are 5 of them in the ocean. Cool. Sorry, remember correctly. So we need 11 by the end of this. I always found it weird that the shells have like brake lights in this game. Masterful swimming. I'm just gonna chuck that. Alrighty. Again, Luigi does lose air faster, and also loses air while spinning. So, don't spin. That's not a neat trick for Luigi. Hello, Mr. Penguin. Or, I guess I shouldn't immediately say Mr. Alright, so that should be all the ones in the water, right? So we'll swim back up. I always want to say water. If you know, you know. It shouldn't be a surprise why I keep wanting to say water. Use right stick to get a good look around. Cool. But the other thing worth mentioning in terms of like clothing is I want more clothes in general. Most of my like femme clothes are just t-shirts, which is like not that much different than like, you know, pre-transition. It's like I have like 2 skirts, maybe 3, I forget. It's, you know, been a hot minute or a cold minute more like it. I don't have much in the way of like femme clothes. I don't have a single dress. Most of my shirts are still t-shirts. They aren't like specific women's styles. So yeah, that's kind of a resolution of sorts for next year, is to dress more femme if I can help it. Because I think I'd look cute. I think I'd feel better too if I presented more femme. I think part of the issue of like some dysphoria is just because I have weird arbitrary like expectations of what it should look like, and I'm not able to meet them entirely. Where the hell's the swing? There it is. But yeah, again, Fox Girls Favorites has been a fun series. I'm glad they decided to do this, but the only problem is the fear of what happens after I do Fox Girls Favorites. Like, what do I do after? What do I do then? Like, do I have to actually play games that I don't know? And then I'll definitely struggle. So I can lock into Mario and stuff like that, but I can't really lock into everything. Wow, it's hard to talk to you. Good camera. When you're swimming on the surface, shake the controller, press Y to jump. I could just say shake. I don't know why I say controller. Wow, you can get that as Luigi. Cool. Alright, this nonsense here. We have to like use the spring mushroom or just jump up. I'm gonna opt to jump up. I don't want to use the spring mushroom more than I have to. I'll be real. I am not even you know, a huge spring mushroom hater. I just don't want to die on a purple coin mission. Alrighty. Cool. Shoot, that is very much the wrong button. Cool. Weird exit, but we're fine. Okay. 2 over there. 1 on that. Maybe we do need the spring mushroom. Or not. Okay. How the hell did you get up here? Check out the sweet view. Yeah, it is a pretty sweet view. I agree. I like penguins a lot. They're one of my favorite types of birds. Genuinely. I realize a lot of my affinity for penguins comes from a future Fox Girls favorites game. Hint, hint. You transformed into Spring Luigi. Press B at the right moment to bounce high. Boing. Cool. So now with a spring in our step, we'll make our way through here. This is very unwieldy. It's not really a very well-liked power-up. Just because you kind of lack control with it. The other thing I was thinking about is, oh yeah, we were talking about, I was talking about penguins, that's right. I was like, wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, penguins. So yeah, Diamond and Pearl is on the list. More specifically, I'll probably just play Platinum. Just because, you know, quality of life and all that jazz. But yeah, I did grow up with Diamond and Pearl, and thus that'll come up at some point. Soonish. But the way things are going, Fox Girls favorites should last through the rest of the year, at the very least. Oh, Jesus. Cool, we're fine. Nope, 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 wrong side. I want to drop down over here. Alright, that actually wasn't terrible. It just took a long time. You heard that, Pat, by the way? Hee hee. But yeah, I also left out a few games, and it's like, what do I do with them? Because I've been trying to go in release order. Or like, the order I played these games in, therefore, what do I do about, like, games I didn't think to play until later? Anyway, 75. No, I got more family clothes, but social norms, yeah, I understand. It's kind of me, but I also don't go outside very much, so it's like, what is stopping me? That's kind of what I realized. I mean, blunt answer is my own anxieties. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to buy, but I don't want to overdo it. Like, I want a Teto, like, Nendoroid, because I've really gotten attached to Teto as of recent. It's like Zon got into Bird Brain, and thus Jamie P, and thus the rest is history. Scaling the sticky wall? I don't like this. I don't like the idea of scaling a sticky wall. The princess deserves to look pretty, aw. Well, I mean, y'all do too. But yeah. That's the whole story of why people call me princess. It's very fascinating, to be honest. That felt kinda glitchy, but we're fine. It's like, what am I even a princess of if I'm a princess? Oh, that's a loud sound. Oh, hey, a star. But not the star we're looking for. I just realized I got my 26th life as I was saying that. Oh, never mind, that was 27. We're fine. False alarm? Oh god, cool, we're fine. We're all fine. Everything's cool in the neighborhood. Whatever the thing is. Everything's good in the neighborhood, probably. So you have the rhyme. Come on, we got like 3 lives in this stage alone. No, 4 lives, because it's 2. It's 50 per. You know, I have the 2 commands for like Guilty Gear and K-pop info dumping. And part of me is like, maybe, yeah, a topic one. Like, just someone in chat suggests a topic for me to talk about. But that feels dangerous at the same time. Like, I don't know what people will get me to talk about if I just have a generalized, like, talk about something kind of command. So that's why they're kind of, like, themed. Not, like, overly random. Because I'm scared of what my friends will come up with. Again, I still actually owe a Smasher Pass stream. That's something else, because I set a Smash Pass stream for like a 10 sub goal, and I did hit that. It's gone down since, but I did reach that, therefore I should do that eventually. Cosmic Comet in orbit. Which Guilty Gear is a mainline? Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear... Double X? No, wait. Guilty Gear X. Double X. Anyway, Frosty Cosmic Luigi Race. Accent Core. Because Double X and Double X Accent Core have different story modes than each other. Similarly, Xrd and Xrd Sign. Or Xrd Sign and Xrd Revelator. Also, there's this trick here. If you like, I already talked about this, never mind. If you hold down Z at the 2 fading out and then press A at go, you will get a speed boost. It is not a good idea in this stage. Because we're ice skating. I'm just gonna long jump, probably. Cosmic Luigi is faster than Cosmic Mario. So again, bit of a hard mode. Also a very chatty little guy. Overture. Despite being like a MOBA, a single-player MOBA, that's mainline by nature of being canon to Xrd. And also the introduction of Sin and Kisk. But like, I know someone's gonna be like, well, okay, so it's Accent Core mainline and Accent Core Plus mainline and Accent Core Plus R. It's like, no, that's getting too in the weeds. Anyway, that should take care of the bedroom, right? Please talk to me. Yeah, bedroom's done, so all that's left is the engine room. We are making good time here. I don't know how many stars we actually got so far. Because we started at like 66, I think, so we got like 11. So that's not terrible, but now we're on to like main missions, so our progress might bog down a little bit. Also the garden, yeah. So we still got a ways to go. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope that they're not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. Yeah, we have way more than we need. Oh, why the hell are you here? Oh, hello, it might get a little rough from here on out, but just do your best and you'll be okay. That's good life advice, is just do your best. Bone Fin, Gold Leaf, Sea Slide. I want to do Sea Slide first, because heck this level. Also heck this level, actually. Toy time. And then this one. Yeah, ad break's coming up. Well, yeah, we really don't have time to do anything. But I do want to at least jump in here first. Anyway, Sea Slide, going after Guppy as our first star. We'll hop into this mission, and then I'll step away for a moment. That's Guppy. Why they call a shark guppy, I don't know, or an orca, I forget. I remember seeing a playthrough where they went on a whole rant about it. Like what guppy actually is based on like marine biology, but I forget the actual minutia of it. But anyway, we're gonna take a break here. And I'll be back momentarily to get this hell out of the way, because I don't like this galaxy very much. Hi, I have returned. We're gonna hop back to the game and see how much we can get done here. Alrighty, I think everything is set up properly, so let's hop to it. That big bully's ruining all our fun. This is one awesome loop of ocean, but that big hooligan is causing trouble and keeping us out of it. That guy's faster than a torpedo, it's Craigie. Are you gonna try swimming with a shell? We came in to find a power star, but there's something freaky in that water, no way I'm going in. You know when you can die with ZL, right? Yeah. Anyway, hi Captain Toad. So that's the hooligan that's been causing trouble? Yeah, well I'll teach him. Sure you will. Anyway, we're gonna have to do all the work, as usual. I do like how multiple people have adopted Craigie into their lexicon. I got it from Serena. Now, who do we have here? You some friend of those penguins? Let's get something clear here, Landwalker. This sea's mine, see? If you want it back, show some gills and make it through 8 rings. Imagine having to like prove your worth by flying through rings. Or swimming. Why did I say flying? My brain immediately went to Superman. Swimming through rings. My bad. That's a game I've actually thought about trying. Keyword, trying. I would not pledge to beat the game. I would not commit to beating that game. But at least trying Superman. Cause yeah, the game looks awful. But it's like awful in the way that has me mildly curious. What if you raced Superman 64? Would you believe that this is not the first time this has come up? And frankly, I was the one who suggested it the last time it came up, I'm pretty sure. Wait, does he always go this route? I could've sworn he went through the right path. Yeah, like this is not the first time this has come up somehow. But yeah, like just to see how far everyone gets kind of a race, not like a full game race, because I think everyone will go feral by the end of that. Oh hey, 26 star bits. Anyway. Ow! You have a damage box. Not bad for a Landwalker. Well, I'm a fish of my word. Sea's all yours, buddy. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, way to go. What do you have to say now? Is that a power star received by Guppy? Now we can play. Surf's up again. Nice work, old stash guy. Hey, Luigi, I was going to teach him a lesson, but you beat me to it. Yeah, sure. Sure, Jan. Likely story. But yeah, I want to do more streams with people. The Bible game race was very fun, as cursed as it also was. We definitely were going a little Craigie by the end of that, but I thought it was overall a fun time. Oh no, Seaside Cosmic. This is the hardest one, in my opinion. I will botch this one a few times, I'm pretty sure. Like, if I die here, I will not be shocked. Because I frequently botch this one, especially as Luigi. Underwater Cosmic Luigi Race. Again, as Mario, whatever, as Luigi, this one is awful. It's so strict. I forgot it showed up this early, actually. Genuinely. I thought it showed up after the next star. This one actually will try to get the start boost. If I screw it up, we're basically SOL already. That's how tight this race time limit is. So yeah, hold it as the 2 is going away and then press A at go. Yeah, then you'll do a backflip if you screw it up, which means you're kind of screwed. Like, you kind of can't recover. Like, in this race in particular, like, you really can't recover if you screw that up. Like, genuinely. Yeah, like, we're gaining no ground here. There's no real room to gain ground, to be fair. Yeah, we screwed up. Damn. Yeah. I might not actually go for that, just because I think it'd be better to just race on foot and not risk screwing up the backflip. But the only problem for me is trying to find games to race friends at. Because of, like, skill gap and everything. Is it at the 2? I want to say it's at the 2. Well, I didn't get the I didn't get the backflip, so I'll take it. That's generally preferable. Why are we getting so many star bits from him? Cool. The only problem is we're kind of dying. We're kind of drowning. Yeah, we are ahead, so that's positive. I like to throw the shell, just to have better movement, because your movement is a bit limited while holding it. Second try, I'll take it. That's not too bad. I've definitely had worse attempts where I've had to do that 2 or 3 times. Or 3 or 4 times, I mean. Yeah, I think I'll easily get over 90 today, at the rate things are going. This one should be a race with the penguins, right? This one isn't too bad. The last ones kinda suck, though. Faster than a speeding penguin. Oh hey, speaking of Superman 64, I forgot that this was the level name. Oh right, there's also a hidden star here. That one's not too bad, other than getting the star bits for it. It's kind of a tight limit, actually. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I'll just watch from here if that's okay. Want a race? Bet you can't beat me. Down for a race? Use the L to slow down your shell. If you want to get in on one of those penguin races, go talk to the captain. I couldn't win the penguin race, I'm more of a slow, leisurely snorkel in the reef kind of toad. Welcome back, Star. We're just talking about Superman 64. It's going to take a while to get the cannon ready, hang on! Pain. Yeah. You know you can die with Yell, right? We got a penguin race starting here soon. Want in? Yeah. Alright, this race is on. I was talking about going through rings, and I accidentally said flying through rings instead of swimming through rings. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's the wrong game. And then I was talking about how it's like, I wouldn't commit to beating the whole game for my sanity, but I would consider like doing a one-off of Superman 64 just to see if, like, get hands-on experience on how bad the game feels, basically. Maybe toss into a shuffler or something. Maybe that's what I should do. I make good life choices. I mean, like, whenever I do, like, donathons, I always put Sonic 06 100% on the list. Hi, IC, thank you for the head pats. But yeah, I genuinely would be down to 100% Sonic 06. If it means, I mean, you know, hitting a donation goal would be nice for other reasons, too. Why, though? Because I actually am, like, relatively okay with Sonic 06 as a game. I've done it before, and again, I kind of just want it as like a badge of honor that I've done it again, and I don't have it anymore because it's on my old Xbox account. So doing it on stream. 1:15:26, nice, here's your gold medal chump. The right stages are fine, it's mostly the actual stages that below. That's interesting considering I would imagine it would be the other way around. Catch it later, but that does make sense, because the right stage is Power Star. The main stages just don't have checkpoints, that's the main issue. Even you haven't done that? Damn. But yeah, I did it like a gender ago on 360, but I don't have that file anymore. So yeah, part of me genuinely has thought about completing Sonic 06. Hungry Luma has appeared, so if anything breaks kaput, yeah, like if the game just crashes, you're SOL. And yeah, that game seems very stable. So there goes like 20 minutes progress, if that. The Silver Stars of Sea Slide. This star isn't great. I'm not a fan of this one. Just because it takes forever. It's not hard, it's just long. I think it shows up on top of... one of them shows up on top of the tower. Sounds like a swell time? Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to do something with it. Everyone here is helping us look for those silver stars. We gotta find those silver stars. I mean, even Worker Bee's got holidays too, you know. Tilt the right control stick to change the direction you're looking. You'll hear a buzz when you can't change your view. Change the direction you're looking with the right control stick. I swam until my flippers couldn't flap anymore, but I didn't see a silver star anywhere. Like, what other bad games would I be willing to race? Why am I like this is another question that I think needs to be asked at a moment like this. Yeah, there's one up there, actually. I think I forgot about this one on my last playthrough. It can be charming racing bad games, yeah, like the group experience of everyone losing their minds. Again, that's basically what me and Zon went through on Wednesday. Oh yeah, I think I saw a silver star over there somewhere. Anyway, hello, Mr. Penguin. I could have sworn I saw something on top of that massive mangrove. Interesting. There's something funny about the island in the middle of this place. Wow. Cannons are so much fun! Wee! Boom! Tilt the right... oh. Why do you also say the same thing? That's so weird. Cannons, they're a blast. Hee hee pun. Puns everywhere. Oh, the camera did not appreciate that. Yeah, if you slingshot yourself just right, you can grab that one up over there. It's obviously not easy to line yourself up for it, but it is possible. I've done it. Okay, on the tree. And the fun task of going around the entire damn slide in order to actually get the, other two. And then going all the way back, I'm pretty sure, to get the actual star. Again, this just takes a while. And I'm an impatient person, apparently. Yeah, this is actually something I need to work on, is being more patient in general. No, wait, this one appears at the start, I think. If you want to go see the captain, use the Sling Star. Like, genuinely, I could actually stand to be a little bit more patient, and with myself, for one thing, but also just in general. Like, recently I was in a situation where I just kinda did something very impulsive. It worked out, but it was very impulsive and definitely could have ended way worse than it actually did, because in reality, there were arguments for and against waiting to actually make the decision I made. This Sling Star ought to take you to the captain in one shot. How? Checked around, but there's nothing between here and the lighthouse. Ain't nothing between here and the lighthouse. Pretty sure I saw something way up on top of that palm tree. Did you tell me about the camera again? I mean, honeybees can't ride clouds. That is so specific. Oh, can ride clouds. Oopsie. Wait a minute, how do we get another bee suit for here? So I could've sworn you needed a bee suit for this. Because of all the clouds. And we got this, like, pear-shaped island. I always thought it looked like a pear at least, I'm pretty sure. You got a music note section here. It's kind of weird that this is the only game where they actually play, like, songs from other Mario games. Like, Galaxy 2 does it, but I think it's usually just, like, a scale in other games after Galaxy 2. It's bizarre. I don't understand it. Because this kind of thing shows up in, like, 3D... No, not 3D World. I swear that shows up in another game and it's just like a scale kind of a thing. Piece of cake. That gives us a way back. There's all kinds of hubbub in Sea Slide. What's going on? Oh, you know. Yeah, the thing's up there. So, like, how do I get that? Do we have to go back to the captain and go around? Wonder what does that? Wait, wonder what does what? Wonder does that. Oh, my brain shut down really badly there. Oopsie. I understand what you mean now. It's like playing Silver in Sonic 06 where you just like tap the button instead of actually hold it. Because you actually fly farther, Silver. The music thing, yeah. Oopsie, I'm... silly. It's a little silly like that sometimes. We might actually be able to get to the garden by the end of today. At the pace we're going, I think the garden is actually a semi-realistic goal. So that's 4 galaxies there. So yeah, we should easily be able to beat the game next time, which will probably be Monday. Sick. Would it be faster to fly or just get the Sling Star? Probably the Sling Star. Who up slinging they stars? Question mark. Who up launching they stars? Question mark. Anyway, we're done. But we're not done, actually, because we 1 have the hidden star and 2 have the purple coins. God help me with these purple coins. Don't sling you? Okay, I won't, I promise. We're spared. We're spared 1 more mission, cool. We can just do a very basic hidden star instead. The amount that the word star comes up in this game must be very confusing. Cause I do this myself, like, whenever I'm watching someone play Final Fantasy X and they talk about Yuna, I get very confused. Like, wait a minute, oh wait, yeah, no, there's just a character named Yuna in this game. I mean, I think you're gonna get, like, slung at MagFest, probably. You know, since Cupo's going and everything. Just feels like an inevitability at a point. It's more confusing in Air Riders? Yeah, I can imagine. What, you don't like people talking about slick stars? This one's 40, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, so we're actually almost there. Need 2 more. Yeah, y'all having fun in chat, I see. Y'all are cute. All of y'all. Hey, you! Yeah, we already read this. I need 40 star bits. Cool. Call that a bit of a swerve star. Just hop in your wagon, start. Oh my god, what did I start? A new planet was born. Okay, I actually like having the bee suit for this because it gives you a little bit of of a buffer, so you're not instantly SOL sometimes. Like if you screw up a path, like you can easily course correct. Kind of like Blue Sphere mentality, if that makes any sense. I'm also taking my finger off ZL again because I stim And I might accidentally hit CL and fall into the pit. Or fall into, like, the planet, basically. I am living dangerously here. Like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what is my routing at the moment? I think I'm really screwing myself up here. Sure. Do this one, I guess. And yeah, I think I screwed myself up here. We'll see if I can actually make this. Cool. Is this on a timer? I feel like I hear a timer sound. Like a timer jingle. Alrighty. Just gotta fall into the star, and we're done. I wish that I could fall. Jamie P counter is at 2 currently for this stream. I need to actually listen to the rest of that album. I still haven't. I'm really bad about listening to albums, actually. Fun story. I do this thing where I lock into one song and hyperfixate, and then I forget to listen to the rest of the album. It's a miracle I've listened to some of the albums I've listened to. Purple Coins by the Seaside. Now I'll say something nice about Serena. Interesting. I'm trying to think. The funny thing is, I actually haven't known Serena very long, but I think it's a testament to how much we vibed, because it feels like we've known each other for a really long time. If you need help collecting all those purple coins, I've got the Toad Brigade and several ships in position. I'm just thoughtful like that. Humble, too. Serena, she's very... Why is my brain struggling so much with compliments today? Maybe I'm tired, but I also feel bad that I'm struggling so much with this. It's not like I don't want to give compliments or anything. That sounded way more tsundere than it meant to be, but I think I almost just want to say baka at the end of that. But yeah, I have gotten to know Serena a lot more in the last few months, and it's been a great time. I genuinely feel like I have a surprising amount in common with her, and it's just kind of fun to just chat about things with her. Very good company. Yeah, it's just like weird feeling of it's like I haven't even known her that long, and it feels like we're already like really like close friends. In a way that I don't really get from some people. Like, no disrespect to anyone, but like it's on me more so than on anyone else, but as someone who is generally a pretty jaded person, like it is genuinely surprising to me how fast I've like hit it off with Serena. I don't know if that was a very good response, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. Again, I don't know. I think it's just how like my upbringing was. Like in my upbringing, we weren't really like I kind of had that upbringing of not having a lot in the way of like platonic affection, I guess. Like just having a very distinct like, I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point, but yeah, like affection is hard for me because of just how I was raised. And I mean, not even just because like he being trans, so like raised in such a way that you don't show emotion as much. It's not even that entirely. It's largely the feeling of like, what am I trying to say? Just like kind of, that's just how like my mom was, for example, and that's not like a bad thing, that's just a difference. You appreciate knowing her and having her around, yes. Very much so. Very good, Bubty. Again, I'm just like continually impressed in a way. Again, it feels weird to say impressed in this context, but I'm kind of just continually impressed by just how much I've managed to like make friends in the last little bit. Because I just feel like I've been, like, for a lot of my life, I've just been very closed off. In a way that's like, yeah, no, I'm actually, like, connecting with people, and it's, like, a really nice feeling. It's like, you know... this toad's gonna tell us what you can expect. There are no purple coins in the ocean. Cool. I don't know, it's just a weird feeling, like, as someone who's always struggled with being social, because I'm so introverted, it just feels weird to have this many friends, I guess. Like, this much connection with people. Being, like, valued, not, do I want to say it that way? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, hi. Doesn't look like there are any purple coins on the island in the middle. That's actually very good to know. However, there are some up here. Look, I got some purple coins for you! Good job. Like, yeah, just in general, I feel like I really value my friendships with people. But my other issue is I kind of don't... Again, if this command was not an indication of this already, I'm not great at expressing my emotions. That's still a problem I have. Like, I'm not good at, like, showing people how much I care for them. And this goes, like, for, you know, family, friends, partner, etc. Eek, I'm scared of heights. Why are you on top of this then? You deserve to have good friends who support you. Aw, thank you. I don't know, it's just like a weird feeling. Like, again, I was saying for Star earlier, it's like, it feels weird going from someone who's just like watching a streamer, essentially, to someone who's actually like genuinely friends with Star. And it's been an interesting roller coaster the past like what, 2 years? Yeah. And see, that's the other wild feeling, is like I haven't even known Star that long. I feel like our count is relatively good. What is wild? It's been 2 years? Yeah, it was October 2023, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's been about 2 years, and again, I definitely didn't think I'd get this far. I always have like this, like, this feels weird to say about a friend who's actively watching this stream, but just sometimes I do have like these fears of like, what if I'm being parasocial? And like, it's getting better lately, but that is something I struggled with for the longest time, is worrying I was being like parasocial. Cause that was something I definitely struggled with when I was younger. As being parasocial to streamers. But yeah, it's like at this point it's safe to say it's like a genuine like friendship with Star. And that's a nice feeling. Just out of that worry with Claire, so you feel that. But yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, I definitely worry a lot. I worry too much. I'm very much in my own head a lot. I'm trying to get better about that. But sometimes it's just a little rough. I mean, you know. I didn't think this would be like the real talk. The real talk purple coin slide experience, but there you go. It's like I always just had this like dream ever since I got into Twitch streams in like 2015, about being like a prolific community member for like a big streamer or something, like someone that's like really well liked and everything. but it's like... Wow, Past Me was kind of weird in that regard. Like, I don't know why Past Me wanted that. Someone who just had a tweet blow up and have been very, like, nervous about this tweet. I say tweet, I mean Blue Sky. I had a Blue Sky post blow up recently. It's not over a fun topic, so I'm not gonna go into details. But, one, wow, people are still mad about this topic after 2.5 years or so. Or... Yeah, almost 2 years. It was 2023, February, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, GV. I didn't mean it like that. But, like, I do genuinely, like, I don't really think about that very often in terms of, like, me, because I don't feel like I'm, like, a huge streamer or anything, so if people want to get to know me, I kind of just assume it's for me, if that makes sense. Am I making any sense right now? I don't know. I just feel like I'm, like, in brain scrambly mode. Where? Are you giving head pats to reset my brain? Let's do toy time next, cause heck, toy time, this level, is mean. Oh, okay, thank you for the head pats. Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. Say that 3 times fast. I don't know why that's supposed to be Bowser. It looks not much like Bowser. IMO. I'm doing a thinky right now. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We gamers are in charge of upkeep and maintenance here. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. 2 toads on the train. Whee! Very insightful dialogue. That could have been very bad, actually, just jumping with reckless abandon. This is fun and all, but shouldn't we be working, me, when I'm, like, playing a game instead of video editing? I do need to actually edit more. I'm almost done editing Animal Crossing, not that it's gonna go up anytime soon. I'm so backlogged on videos that stuff, like, on the YouTube side, exclamation point YouTube, if you're curious in that, like the episodic versions, aren't going up anytime soon. My friend's been kidnapped. Feel like you have a lot in common. Aw, that's nice to hear. I always like when people want to get to know me, I guess. I don't know if that's weird saying it that way. If you see a bolt, give it a spin. What the hell's down there? Scrap those fire-breathing turtle things with a healthy ground pound. What is this, actually? Oh. Like, what's the point of that? Oh, is this the intended path all along? Because I never go that way. Oh, I screwed myself up here, didn't I? Nope, we're good. So yeah, that's how you're supposed to do that. I never do it that way, though. Oh my god, the gravity is not my favorite. Yeah, I'm partial to Radiant Dawn and Perfection Can't Please Me. This is a very niche joke as I'm saying this. The gravity is, that man's theme in Strive, I think. Anyway, you can just do this. So yeah, I never do the intended path. I think that's Asuka's theme. Huh. So this is where you're supposed to learn about the spring jump. But, hey, guess who is ahead of the curve? That's it, to the skies. To the sky. Wow, it's hard to think of a lyric while another song is playing. Cause To the Sky just makes me think of Final Fantasy IX. You love doing jank shit in this game? Yeah, me too. It's like why I jumped over the fence, or like a barricade or something, like an entryway and freeze flame, cause it's like, yeah, cause they let you do that. It's like, why not? It's like the amount that this is the fascinating thing about this game. It's very linear, kind of like a lot of games. Like Metroid Prime is actually having this discourse right now because Metroid Prime 4 is a little bit more linear. I tried the bubble trick, but I screwed it up several times, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do it the intended way. I did attempt it though. I forgot where you actually were supposed to stand there. Again, part of me almost wants to challenge people to a galaxy race, but I know like Star, for example, had just done a galaxy race not that long ago. I don't like actually thinking about how long ago that was. I think it actually was a decently long amount of time ago now that I think about it. Like, I don't know, I just want to do more stuff with friends at this point. That's something I need to get better at. Actually, you know, hasn't been that recent, yeah. Like, that's kind of my thing. I just want to do more stuff with friends. I need to actually get better at, like, asking people to do collab stuff. But I'm shy. Oh god damn it, I just remembered all the stars here. It's like, yeah, Toy Time is kind of the bane of my existence. Okay, that was an interaction. You can play and lose. Again, if we race any Sonic game, you'll win, Serena. Like, I guarantee it. Like, I don't even have to, like, think about it. I don't even need to think, like, is there any Sonic game I could actually win a race against Serena at? And I don't think the answer is yes. Like, I don't even think I could win Superstars. First try, let's go. Still need to finish up your most recent Galaxy save. What would that entail? Just the Luigi stuff? Anyway, I'm not gonna talk to them because I'm a spring, so we're just gonna get a move on. Oh, god damn it, I just noticed my starbit counter was 117. How does this keep happening? $84. Thank you for the hydration check, I'll get on that momentarily. You've only been in Superstars once? That's probably my best chance then, but I also don't like Superstars. Luigi meets Mario. Heck, this level. For other reasons. We'll see that momentarily. Both of the stars in this particular level branch off into comets. You have a speedy foe, or fast foe, in one case, and the purple comet in another. So either way, we're kind of screwed. We're just not gonna have a good time with this, either way. You love the star's name in Luigi mode? Yeah, because it is Mario meets Mario in the main mode. Yeah, it's like, sometimes I think about, yeah, like, they just didn't know each other. Like, hey, nice to meet you, person I was literally living with. It makes me think of Mystery Science Theater. It's Prince of Space, I think. Where there's one point where they're like, goodbye person I apparently share a house with, and it's like, yeah. That's a mood. Actually, based on my familiar situation in the past. Okay, climb up this thing here. I almost worded it extremely badly. We've been brothers for decades. Anyway, we got a giant 8-bit Mario. Shoutouts to Mario Galaxy 2 that makes you like fall through one for a green star. A green power star, you could say. I always shorthand to green star, but I feel like if I ever play Galaxy 2, I'm going to be insufferable. Oh god, oh no, oh no. Okay, we're fine. So much of this playthrough has just been, it's so over, we're so back. Because I play fast and loose with this game. Again, I thought about proposing like a 64 race, so I'd probably lose. I don't even think I could win a Sunshine race, just because I know like 2 people who would probably humor me on it, and they're both better at Sunshine than I am. Like, there's no, like, middle opinion on Sunshine, it feels like. The version with cosmic clones, I didn't remember that. That is horrifying. Yeah, genuinely did not remember there were cosmic clones in that level. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, no, Galaxy 2 is mean. Again, I think I have it set as a donation goal at the moment based on the bar at the bottom. Because it's like, I like Galaxy 2 a lot. It's definitely a quality video game. I don't know if I want to subject myself to it. And that's why I would not play it of my own free will. That sounds bad. It would be of my own free will, but you know what I mean. Like, it'd be a donation goal just because it is a bit of an ordeal. Hey you, okay. Hey you. It just makes me think of Queen card. It just dawned on me, it's like I should have been saying it like that this whole time. What would be your first choice to play it? Yeah, something like that. New plant was born. Alrighty then, this hellscape. We're gonna have to do this twice, because there's a fast foe comet, too. These are called tox boxes. What the hell just happened there? Literally, what was that interaction? Forgot how much you thought Super Mario Galaxy 2 was a drop-off. Still don't mind people saying they prefer it. Yeah, I'm in a weird boat. I don't like Galaxy 2 as much. Mostly just the vibes are off. That's kind of like my weird take on Galaxy 2, is it's totally just like... Again, the level design itself feels very different. Like, a lot more just floating platforms out in spaces, and less like interconnectivity in a way that makes it feel more like cohesive, if that makes sense. Like, the way things connect in Galaxy 1 feels different in Galaxy 2 just being like, yeah, like a floating collection of platforms. But Galaxy 2 still has very good level design for the most part. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Some parts of it are like way too simplified, I think. It's an overcorrection. And anyway, that was fun. Let's do it at double speed. Yeah, it's more of a predecessor to 3D Land / 3D World, and it's fascinating seeing the design ethos change. Not ethos, design logic change. More, yeah, it's a glorified level pack, if we're being honest, because that was in an era where Nintendo wasn't really doing DLC, so they just kind of did a standalone release. Yeah, it has kind of a New Super energy. As someone who actually likes New Super Mario, I will also clarify, I do think those games are generally kind of fun. 1 and Wii and U at least. 2 is kind of like, I can't tell you much about 2 at all. Anyway, time to suffer. Luigi's purple coins. They just play it too safe, yeah. But yeah, the level design's fine, it's just the vibes are off. Design philosophy, yeah, that's what I was looking for. The other problem with, like, Wonder even is I almost feel like Wonder also doesn't go as far as I was hoping it would to differentiate itself from New Super. It still feels kind of New Super-ish. You only played the first one? I mean, that's probably for the best, given overexposure. It was a major issue. Again, overexposure I think is the main issue. Again, if I was like smart, and thinking of things in advance, I should have actually set predictions for all this stuff. Like, you know, if I get this, like, how many tries will this take me, basically? The problem is I played Galaxy so much that, you know, it's very rare that I won't get something within the first, like, 3 tries. Not to humble brag, but it's true. Like, I just feel like in general, most things aren't gonna take me that many tries. Well, sucks to be that purple coin, I guess. Oh, what the hell did I do here? I really did a number on this. Wow, I'm playing weird. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Neat. Now we can get one on solid ground, hopefully. So I don't have to, like, do some weird shenanigans to get to safety. Neat. Ah, right, they still spin. Cool. Well, that was easy. What do you have to say? Grab 100 of the 150 purple coins. Yeah. They give me plenty, so it's not too bad. So what is that, 88, 89, something in there? We're almost at like 90. 87. Now we're making good time through this game. I'm actually kind of impressed, because I thought this game would take longer. I thought it would take 5 sessions. It's looking like we'll be able to do it in 4. And even next Monday might be a short session. Bouncing down Cake Lane. My mind is in the gutter, apparently. Because my brain is like, huh. Like, is it just me, or does that feel kind of sus? Anyway, moving on. Bouncing on the cake, yeah, okay. Even going the other way is fun, fun, fun. Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one. I feel a little bit better now. Oh hey, there are spoons in this game. I was literally having a conversation the other day about are there spoons in Mario Galaxy. I don't remember what the context was, but I swear this came up recently. I can't talk to you, can I? Yeah, like that, okay. Giant sandwich. Ah, you were there? That makes sense. But I genuinely don't remember the context of it. You also don't remember? Oh, good. The funny part with conversations with Star is neither of us have good memories. So it's just a bit of a comedy of neither of us can remember things. That's the fun of trying to, like, yeah, remember details of, like, past conversations, being like, nope, I don't remember either. Is that a spoon, or is that more like a ladle, kind of a servy thing? Hi Son, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're talking about spoons. For some reason, you're asleep? Aw. Glad you're able to get some rest. We're just making our way through. Spoons are nice, I agree. I wish I had more. Forks are better. Right, we were literally talking about you eating soup with a fork the other day. Oh good, you brought it up on your own. See, that just feels, like, weird to me. Cause, like, wouldn't it just fall through the holes? Are we gonna have to run the pole here, too? Like, I don't know if, like, Zon's a mod here. Zon could run a pole. You drink the broth at the end? Oh. Tasty bevy? I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to beverage as a bevy. There should be something hidden behind here. Got a bit of a life shroom in this little nook. Alrighty, launch to the star. Alrighty, we're out of that little hellscape. So, what the hell's over here? I realize we're flying through this playthrough so quickly, I can actually stop and smell the roses a bit more. Paul mad? Oh. Soup utensil. Oh, this looks fun. I can't even tell what song this is. I think it's the underground theme. Oh, pomade. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I vote spoon. Though the possibility of a spork also makes sense. Yeah, and Zonzo was actually a tie, if I recall correctly. We'll see what it pans out to be here. Oh, hi, Toad. I tried to blow out the candle with a big huff and puff, but it didn't go out. You're not the big bad wolf, Toad. You're a toad. Mmm, cake. Just like me for real, for real. Don't read into that. There we go. Nice. We lived. But we haven't met the boss. We'll see this guy a couple more times. Maybe even today. You abstain? Why are you abstaining, Serena? But spoons all the way? So that's essentially 3 votes. And put your vote down. Yeah, why are you abstaining? I'm genuinely wondering why you're abstaining. Yeah, I love doing a boss fight with the spring mushroom. Won't let you on. Oh, right, you're at work. What if hear you out? Straw? Just slurp up the soup? Wow, we got through that fight really easily. I genuinely kind of just autopiloted because I was thinking about soup. So, yeah, no, I usually struggle with that fight a lot more. You need a really big straw. Yeah. I mean, you could drink the broth with a straw. The stroth, for short. Now, would you need, like, a dedicated, like, separate one? So, like, you have a dedicated broth straw? Now, if you got little bits too big for the straw, damn. Soup helps you play. It is. We're putting the soup in Super Mario Galaxy. Anyway, fast photos of toy time. Are you gonna say Pat the Fox? Oh. Yeah, sporks did come up previously. That's why there's an other category. For like other. Oh, just like, you know. I almost said something very bad. I don't want to phrase it that way. But like, you know, just drinking it directly, like putting it directly into your mouth, like just inhaling the bowl. Like no utensils. How many people own sporks? That's a good point. Also, what? Pat the Fox. Why am I being Pat? You also said something very bad. You would eat your soup like a dog? I mean, that... I don't know if I should elaborate. Because I almost just said something regrettable. As if I haven't already on numerous occasions. The funny part with me saying regrettable things is so many of the regrettable things I've said have actually, you know, altered the course of my life in a positive direction. Which is a weird sentence to think about. Like, so many things I just do as like a hee hee ha ha funny bit actually work out very well for me. You picked up this habit from eating ramen? Why does no one cook their men? Again, this is this is a weird joke. This is a weird stream. It's like, I don't know why things went so off the rails tonight. Or actually I do know, because my friends are just like this. Positive. Affectionate. You wanna go Butcher Vanity for real, That's fair. Yeah, I like the song, it's just a little much for me. Yeah, no, we're almost done with this. We're gonna get close to 100 by the end of this stream, probably. Gold Leaf Galaxy. Neat. Star Bunny's on the hunt. The ad break is about to start here, so we'll load into the level, and then we'll pause there and let the ads run. I'll take a stretch break and everything. But we'll be back in like 3 minutes or so to resume Super Mario Galaxy. I'll also pat the chat before I step away. Hi, I've returned. We'll see how much farther we can get in the game tonight. Again, I think we'll hit 100 easily and then finish up the game next time. We might not actually have enough to do next time, oddly enough. So I might need a backup plan, actually. We'll see about that, though. I didn't mean to let almost the entire song play. I was trying to pause it. But I'm bad at this sometimes. Alright, I think everything is ready to go. I picked up a star bit somehow, just by moving the cursor. But let's hop back to it. Hi! I'm looking for blue star chips with my brothers, but we haven't found any. Interesting, so that's the first objective. This will be interesting because I don't remember this level very well at all. I'll be honest, I have a smooth brain for the latter half of this game. Hi, why are you asleep? Phew, the bunnies from that plant sure like to play. I could sure use a nap right about now. Ow. Just casually get bonked with a rock on the back of the head, as you do. Yeah, hello. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Again, my day's been pretty alright, all things considered. Hello. I want to stomp a stump. Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to stomp B. Yeah. Again, I love Mario Galaxy. It's been very fun to go back through this game. The fascinating part is the next Fox Girls favorites is a game I don't revisit very often. Is it over here, boyoing? So that's gonna be really interesting, because I genuinely don't remember Mario Party DS very well. But I remember thinking it was my favorite Mario Party at the time. Or one of my favorite Mario Parties at the very least. So, yeah. I have a lot to say about the game, probably. But also, like, mild fear, because it's been a hot minute. I can smell the star chip boyoing. What do star chips smell like? The world may never know. That bunny seems to be looking for something. What is the bunny looking for? Wait, we're established. Come out, blue star chips. Oh my god, barely. Wow, I actually don't need a sling star. I can just fly up like that. Alright, problem time. Where's the last one? Because we're missing one. By the way, this is just a mirrored version of the B Galaxy. Like, genuinely. Oddly enough, I do think Galaxy as a game does reuse tropes a lot. Though this Galaxy does, at least, beyond this opening hub area, feel pretty unique. You found them all, boyoing? Imagine having boyoing as a vocal stem. It's like ending every sentence in boyoing, like an Animal Crossing villager. You know what? I would actually love a Star Bunny Animal Crossing villager. I'm just having this realization right now. Like, why is that not a thing? That'd be so cute. Wait, that's it? That's the whole level? Oh. Hello. Think you can catch me, boyoing? I've kind of sworn they throw you into a puddle here. Well, we want to lose the bee suit anyway. Wow, okay. Boing, you got me. Alright then, take this. I have heard somewhere that it's believed that don't expect to catch me so easily next time. I have read somewhere that people believe the bunnies are slower in the Switch versions of Galaxy and Galaxy 2. Animal Crossing Village should end sentences in Wewe. That's like a not pun. No, that I can't say that. Nope. Abandoning thought. Not continuing. Yep, not continuing that thought. Okay. That's fine. Well, back to Gold Leaf. Not easy to catch. We'll see about that. Smiles. But yeah, like I need to say it now. Cataquack to the skies. I almost said Wewe is just like how Nopons say meh, but it's like Nopons if they were bottoms. And I stopped myself. It's like, I feel like I need to like intro this thought a lot more instead of just dropping it unprompted. It's like bombarding everyone with the thought. Which, that just makes me think of the Ricky copy pasta from Xenoblade 1. My pet Cataquack chucks me into the air whenever I want. Whee! Yeah, that's what this was originally released. Nopons are bottoms. Well... true. I feel like I need to abandon this train of thought very quickly, as my brain is continuing to have its gears turn. It's like, you know what, maybe I should change the subject. I know I have definitely discussed worse on other people's streams. Fear. Oh my god, is it really only about 33 days? Damn. Genuinely had no idea. That was so soon. Where the hell am I going? Ah, damn it. I was trying to make it. Snapshot.mp3. Wait, this is just where I was, huh? Wait, where the hell do we go in this level? Yeah, a part of me does hate the idea of traveling in winter, because I have fear of being stranded in an airport, basically. However, a part of me also does wish I could go to MagFest, because that does seem like a fun time. I've had my one way. We got there eventually. For the longest time I thought the song was Find Your Own Way, and only because of Zon did I realize it's Find Your One Way. Genuinely, like, confusing to me. Oh, that's what I was thinking about, where they just toss you into water immediately. This always reminded me, like, of a tiny version of the Gusty Garden Cube. It's, like, not the same layout entirely. It's, like, totally different, but it just kind of has the same vibes somehow. I'm getting stuck on everything. What the hell is this Cataquack? I hear it snoring over here, I think. Yeah, look at that. That's a dead end. But yeah, someday I would like to go to MagFest. Cause I wanna meet my friends. You know, I don't know. Part of me would like to. Again, I'm going back and forth on Momocon so much, just because like there are definitely pros and cons to Momocon. To the point of like, I'm still sort of considering it, but also like kind of ruling it out at the same time. It's weird. My brain is being mean to me this week. Alright, so got this M in the sky. This will definitely go well. First try, okay. Sometimes the angle's off, I find. It's like, I know some people are talking about going to MobileCon. And I don't know if that's in the cards for me at this point, just because there's a lot of, like, anxieties. Did the throne notification just get posted in chat, by the way? Because I got a reminder of it on my streamer dashboard. But it's like, I don't think anything actually got posted in chat about it. Yeah, I do have a throne, by the way. Exclamation point throne probably brings it up. I actually don't know. The only problem I have with throne is just how overcharged everything is because of, like, shipping costs. Like, the fees that throne takes are just very high, so I'm not, like, the biggest fan. But yeah, I'm always hesitant to promote it, because, like, on one hand, it would be nice for people to get me things. But, like, on the other hand, I feel bad if people have to pay, like, a lot more than it should be costing for it. If that makes sense. You know, for this star, I think both of the comets are actually tied to star 3, so we'll get that one first. Before we get the hidden star. I think it just makes more sense to do it that way. You'll suplex a Serena? Hell yeah. I hope you, like, get it on film so I can see it. I wanna see this. When it rains, it pours. I bet someone could suplex me as well. I'm not that big. I'm like... I'm not even that as tall as Serena. Let's see. That's the observation deck, the pride of the our galaxy. Working out specifically so you can suplex cute girls. Serena should be about 5'11" if I'm remembering correctly, because I think this has actually come up before. Not the suplexing, to clarify. But just heights in general. I'm 5'5", comparable to Zon's height. You are mobile and at work, so I think you will be forgiven for your typing. I'm always typing on mobile. But yeah, there's just a lot about Momocon that feels scary to me. Only an inch taller. That's actually nice. I like being short, personally. I know, like, a lot of trans femmes like being tall. Others like being short. I'm in the I wish I was shorter category, like, genuinely. Like, I genuinely wish I was, like, a couple inches shorter, just because Asian women are so tiny. That's like, just being 5'5" is actually tall for an Asian woman, believe it or not. Alrighty. Am I going, like, completely the wrong way here? I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but still making it, so cool. Huh, wonder if we're supposed to go up. I'm not sure why this tower climb reminds me of Klonoa of all games. Which also just makes me think of a meme I saw one time about, like, pronouncing Klonoa like quinoa, so like Clonwa. So, if you can hold on to the B-suit, the fight's actually not that bad. If you lose the B-suit, have fun. Ennui. Ennui. Yeah, this is on the Wii. How did you know? That's actually not even true. This is the Switch version. Ow. Yeah, I always get hit by that bubble. Alrighty, that raises those up, and now we can bonk them on the head once more. Oh, but yeah, this one only fires bubbles. The only real danger is getting launched into the spikes. Well, bye-bye. Thon is a very cute girl, by the way. Not that the command was redeemed, but just, you know, that's a freebie right there. The stream has just turned into me talking about how much I like my friends. It feels like. Kind of like weirdly wholesome mixed in with pure chaos, which I feel like embodies my energies shockingly well sometimes. Cosmic Comet in orbit. Oh no, this one is evil. But this should be our last Cosmic Comet, I think. Right? Cosmic Luigi Forest Race. I think this is the last one. I don't remember there being any in the final world, because the lava one is Daredevil. Brain? You wanna work? Run and press CL, then press B to do a long jump. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the fast start this time, I'm just gonna wing it. Because I'm probably gonna botch it and lose too much ground. Oh, that sucks. Getting stuck there. This is why I wish the Mice Tea was real, because then you could just go back and forth whenever you want. Yeah, I don't have time to stop and chat. Sorry, Mr. B. Which also makes me think of Mystery Science Theater. There's a short. I haven't actually seen a lot of Mystery Science Theater just because as a kid, I feel like I only saw very small. I just looked in my activity feed. I completely forgot the Soup Utensil poll happened. I think that happened during the ad break, so I think I might have actually missed it. Spoons won. I'm so shocked. People just really like spooning, I guess. Anyway, gotta crack to the skies again, because there's a hidden star here. You need to go over to the Cataquack. Get launched. That's the problem. What's the problem? Nobody forks? True. It's very tragic, actually. Anyway, Bubble. We gotta ring a bell. Like the song from Tales of Vesperia. You know, a game I would love to do for Fox Girls Favorites is Tales of the Abyss, but the problem is I don't know if I want to try to get a 3DS running, or like figure out how to emulate the PS2 version or the 3DS version to actually get decent quality out. But I do like Tales of the Abyss a lot. That was my first. What the hell just happened there? I didn't even push a button there. And that just worked out perfectly. Cool. Neat, I'll take it. $94. Yeah, we're gonna easily hit 100 by the end of this. At the rate we're going. Yeah, purple comet. The purple comet here is really short, actually. I think we'll end up with about 104 if I had to make an educated guess on how fast we're going. Again, I don't know how much we'll have to do next time. Purple coins in the woods. Like, genuinely, we might not have enough to do next time, actually. Which will be very interesting. So I need to actually think about, like, what to actually do after, if anything. If it's like a 2-hour stream, which is kind of what I'm envisioning, I think I'd be relatively fine, but it might not even be a 2-hour stream. That's kind of the one problem I'm envisioning. 1.5 is my current guess, but we do have to refight the final boss, so that will add some time to it. And there's the bonus level too, so there's a decent chunk left. Why is that still there? Like, why would you actually... You don't even go to that part of the level and it's still rendered in. Or, like, still present. If you, for some reason, want to double back and get star bits, I guess. I do love the Purple Comet theme. Yeah, and then also it's like my overconfident ass being like, yeah, we'll get through this, no problem. Forgetting Dreadnought Purple Coins is still on the horizon. So like, maybe I should not count my eggs before they hatch, or count my chickens before they hatch. Alrighty, no clouds to rain on us rain on our parade this time. Now, if only the Tokon Beta went through Monday, then I could just play the Tokon Beta after. But alas, it does not. You should have 70. So the Bs tell you how many you should have. They're always like even numbers though, like in divisions of like 20. Like 10 to 20. So in general, if you have like a nice round number, you should be fine. I forgot there were star bits there. Oh yeah, the little glitch where sometimes if you're holding the control stick as you land, the Mario Bro in question will just run in a circle for a bit. I realized, like, because it just happened, I haven't actually had it happen that much this playthrough. I genuinely think, like, letting go of the control stick when you land somewhere actually helps to mitigate that. Did you get 90 purple coins? I did. Yeah, again, I might just be overconfident, like, thinking, oh yeah, we'll get through this easily. You know, she says, knowing that there's some very annoying stars at the end. Exactly 1 minute left. That was a slow run, too. I'm just gonna do something dumb. Can you say something nice about me? GV. GV, you're very nice. You have been very sweet to me. You are constantly, like, giving reminders for, like, helps. Wait, what am I trying to say? Giving reminders of, like, you know, taking care of myself, and I appreciate that, so I'm just very bad at it. And just very, like, a nice person. Again, not someone I know super well, I think, just because I haven't known you the longest. But yeah, I very much appreciate your presence. Bonefin Galaxy. Again, I do apologize for how, like, not locked in I am with the compliments today, or in general. But again, that's something I'm trying to get better at. Kingpin's Fearsome Waters. You've been a wonderful person for supporting your friends and acquaintances. Yeah, I agree with Zon. That's also what I was kind of trying to say. Like, just a nice little, like, supporting presence. But again, it is a case of, like, I do at some point want to get to know you better, because I still feel like I don't know you, like, super well. The padding fops decides your fate. My only issue is, and this is not an issue of anyone, this is a me problem entirely. Absolutely a skill issue on my part, but my time management is ass at the moment. So what do I mean by that? Like, anyway, this is Bonefin. This is an underwater boss fight, so if that sounds fun, congratulations, you will probably have a time. If it doesn't sound fun, congratulations, you're gonna still have a time. But again, this is not a statement on anyone. This is just me having really crappy time management. But I feel like I'm becoming somewhat insular. Not even by meaning to entirely. But like, I just kind of feel like I'm starting to click with a core group. If that makes sense, to the point of I just kind of end up hanging out with like the same few people a lot, which I do feel bad about because it makes me feel like I'm kind of neglecting other friend groups, which is something I do need to get better at, is like balancing like all the different people in my life. Wow, that was a good shot. like, you know, lately I've just kind of been ending up in like after stream calls at like Stars server. Which means I don't talk to a wide variety of people as much as I would wish to be honest. So yeah, that's on me. Again, not a statement on anyone else, because I do enjoy hanging out with my friends. I'm just really crappy at dividing my time. Yeah, this fight isn't the best in my opinion. It's a little unwieldy. Ow. I do like the little like homing fish. They're kind of an interesting like enemy that only kind of shows up here if I'm not mistaken. They don't really show up anywhere else, to my knowledge at least. But again, Luigi has an inherently harder time just because you can't breathe underwater, as well as Mario. There we go. Took a hit in the process, but we won. Yeah, again, genuinely need to get better at saying nice things. I think it'll get easier as I go along. So again, I wouldn't be shocked if, like, by January, I have much better, like... Also, as I get to know everyone better, too. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if even in just as short of a time as a month, I'm more confident with giving compliments like this, just through practice and getting to know people better. All that's left is Bowser, right? So I'm gonna go out here. Oh wait, actually the Hungry Luma's over there. So I'm gonna do this first. Wait, is the Hungry Luma over there? I actually don't know. I should have probably looked first. But anyway, Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. How do you feel about reused boss fights? You know, I love Mario Galaxy. King Caliente's Spicy Return. I feel like this game kinda runs out of ideas by the end. A little bit. It's not too bad. Like, I've seen way worse. However, again, like having Gold Leaf just be Honey Hive again. And, you know, having King Caliente again, albeit in a different arena. It's like... a lot of elements do come up again at the end of the game. It's not too egregious as they at least invert things well. And we'll see that one more time in the final dome, probably next time. But it is a case of like... yeah, no. It does feel like they kind of did run into a wall a bit with this game by the end of it. But like, yeah, no, this level's really short too. But again, it's not like, you know, large swaths of the game, because even, like, Gold Leaf feels very, you know, distinct, in my opinion, compared to Honey Hive. Like, it's just mirrored in Fall, but the level layouts are all very unique, to the point where it doesn't... it's not obvious that it's just the same thing again. The same level, mirrored. If I give up any more power Grand Stars, my dad's gonna get mad. So this calls for my ultimate weapon. Give him some heat, King Caliente. Me having to hold back from quoting The Boys by Girls' Generation. Okay. So yeah, this is King Caliente, but we have falling platform, or sinking platforms now. I think in Mario Galaxy 2 there's a boss rush of Mario Galaxy 1 bosses, and I think it's the first version of Caliente that you actually fight. Which is an interesting choice, actually. I kind of feel like this fight's not bad, it's still the same fight, ostensibly. Just a different arena, and it's still not that difficult. The little, like, fire enemies didn't even get close to us there, so, like, we had no real threat there at all. Oh, wait, oh no, I'm thinking. And yeah, no, we still have a decent chunk to do. I think it'll take about an hour or two next time, maybe an hour and a half at minimum. But yeah, then we'd have to redo the final boss, and then the bonus level. So yeah, we still have a decent chunk left. I think it'll be about a 2-hour stream next time. Final, like, for the YouTube version, the final part might be kind of short. But we'll see, because I probably won't show the final boss run again, unless I just need to pad time, I guess. The pop ponders, that's what I do a lot of, unfortunately. Sometimes I ponder too much. Sometimes I wish I could stop thinking for a bit. I know there are ways to do that, but I haven't looked into them too deeply. Like meditation, I should actually look into. 97, almost to triple digits. Final Dome, the garden. You never seen the bonus level? That is totally fair. Again, I don't entirely recommend playing the game twice, which is, you know, essentially what you have to do. Mario Galaxy 2 just has the problem of just almost having too much content. The Switch version is so weird for Galaxy 2 because apparently you only need to get 9,999 star bits once per profile, and it like permanently unlocks a check for the perfect run, and other files too. It's really weird. But the bank toad is also gone. It just tells you about Amiibo. It's really weird. But what was I gonna say? But then also, like, they made it so the green star cutscenes are at least skippable, so I don't know if that version would be faster for speedruns or not. Hey you, yeah you, got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished, I need 1,000 star bits to curb the hunger pangs. So yeah, it's like, if what I read is correct, because I haven't verified it myself, there's so much conflicting information on how the perfect run works in Galaxy 2 originally, let alone Galaxy 2 on Switch. That's it, I'm stuffed, here we go, transform! Like, if that's true, you would have to beat the game 100% once before you can actually speedrun the game. The Sand Spiral Galaxy has appeared. Like, that's so weird if true, because again, I cannot verify it at this time. I have not played Galaxy 2 in full on Switch. Choosing a favorite snack. So this level's funny, you have two options, you get a boo path and a bee path. I have never done the bee path. I will be honest. I've never used the bee suit for this, I'm pretty sure. Like, why would you, is my feeling. So yeah, if that's true, then I would also probably beat the game on my own time first, just so I don't have to worry about starbit grinding. But that also creates the problem of I would have to actually somehow... Okay, if I play Galaxy 2, what I'll probably do is... do a file where I get to Melty Molten. Copy the save file. Use one save to unlock... one save to get to 9999 starbits. And then delete that file to see if the check actually does permanently stay. And then actually beat the rest of the game with the other file and see if it actually unlocks. That's a very obtuse way to actually figure out if this is real or not. But I'm also just kind of an obtuse person. Yeah, no, you don't have to do the full loop around the planet, you can just jump for it. Yeah, I'm just kind of in a weird boat. It's infinite flight versus limited flight, why would you go with the bee suit? Challenge, maybe? Like, maybe some people like the challenge of having limited flight. That goes to the... yeah, okay, that goes over there. Some of the warps are completely optional, like you never have to actually activate them. Stand here to go down. I'm gonna hold my tongue, I'm not gonna say the first thought that came to my mind, which should probably tell what the first thought was. Anyway, this is the gate. Hey, this looks familiar. This is where we started our adventure. Yeah, going down like the song from Persona 3 Reload and nothing else. Or is that Persona? I feel like there's a Persona song called It's Going Down. I don't know what you're referencing, Son, actually. This planet. It's very dear to me. I look forward to visiting this planet with Lumas every 100 years. The Luma that's been traveling with you may also grow up to become a star someday. Some Lumas become planets, some become comets, and a few become power stars. I'm traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all this would happen. The beast who lets you fly past the obstacle course at the moon? Oh. Wow, Mama must really trust you. Well, how about this? If you grab all 100 purple coins here, then you'll earn my trust too. This is a red star. It holds the power of the red Lumas. But the really amazing part about it is it allows you to fly after you spin in midair. Yes, fly. They fly now? While pressing B, you can pick the direction you want to fly with the control stick. If you can collect 100 purple coins, I'll let you use my power somewhere else. You transformed into Flying Luigi. Spin when jumping to fly. It's so weird that this power-up is like never in any other game. It's not in Galaxy 2. Isn't this where you're supposed to learn about the purple coins? Yeah, I think they kind of intend you to do everything and then fight Bowser, but again, for the sake of my time management, I thought it would make more sense to just unlock the purple coins as soon as possible, and then just go from there. Just so we can tackle everything all at once, instead of like, you know, having as much of a run around for the purple coins. You can also spin to pick up things with this power-up too. Again, I really think it's a missed opportunity that Galaxy 2 didn't bring it back and actually give it more utility. Because I think this would be interesting to like make a level out of. Yeah, genuinely, it's only useful here and one other place, which is not a main level, so it's like so weird. But it's cool. I like the design of it. These little like round parts at the end. You can also press A or B in midair on Switch at least, or A in the original to like stop. I think the default credits also allude to it. Like, the final shot of, like, the final, like, picture in the credits of a first playthrough do show the flying star. So if you hadn't found it, they're kind of alluding to it. So yeah, maybe... I'm not entirely sure what order they intend you to do everything in. Also, how the hell do we have 92 coins? I was not paying attention. Like, genuinely, I thought we had a lot more to go. So, like, actually surprising to me that we're done with the level already, practically. It is unwieldy, so maybe it's a good thing there isn't a traditional level with it, but I still wish there was. Hey, we got to hear Rosalina talk more, which is always fine by me. I'm very normal about the character of Rosalina, if that wasn't obvious by now. Not bad. Tato Power Star? It is fascinating how much all my friends seem like they've really gotten into Tato recently. I, for one, enjoy the Sun surge in Vocaloid popularity. Gateways, purple coins. I'm listening. You blame Jamie P? Hungry Luma has appeared. Funny, that I actually talked about it. That came up earlier. I was talking about, like, I mentioned Bird Brain, I think. It was a gateway galaxy, you could say. Yeah, my gateway to Vocaloid was like 15 years ago. See this red star? You can use it anytime. Yep, that's what Mama said. You can use this red star. I'll be real, this doesn't really serve a purpose here. Because it's like... it lets you get this one up. Again, I really got into Vocaloid with Hatsune Miku Project Diva. That was my introduction to a lot of Vocaloid songs. I was familiar with Miku to some extent, but not like super deep. It's the longest teleport on the planet. Literally, on the planet in this case. We never actually talked to Luigi after. Here, I am beat. You will have to find the rest of the Power Stars. Good luck searching for Power Stars. Thanks, Luigi. You did 3 out of 120. A 40th of the game. Do I have enough oomph to get over there? Or am I gonna plummet very anticlimactically? Okay, we're fine. Alrighty. Again, every time now, whenever they say, hey, you, I'm gonna think a queen card. You don't know, Oomphy? Wait, what's that in response to? Wait, actually, what one is this? Is this the Snow Bunnies, or is that the last one? The Boo's Boneyard Galaxy has appeared. Yeah, no. Oh, Oomphy. I get it. I get what you're throwing down. Racing the Spooky Speedster. Yeah, this is another race with a Boo. Just gonna loop around this little skull, I guess. But yeah, I'm trying to think of how I actually got into Vocaloid. Because, again, the first songs recommended to me were Circus Monster and Fear Garden, I'm pretty sure. Neither of which were, like, great for me at the time. So yeah, not sure. Hehehe, so you're after it too. You'll have to race me for it. Here we go. This Boo is BS. Oh. I see what you're doing, Serena. Actually, now that I think about it, Zon might actually like Circus Monster as a song. I don't know musically, but like thematically, I wonder if it might hit. It's been a hot minute since I've listened to that one. It's not one I go out of my way to because I find it a little dark for my liking, but it's like, you know, Zon's music taste and mine don't entirely align sometimes. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, just something I noticed. Alrighty, just gonna wish that I could fall a little bit farther, literally in this case. Like frenetic music, I don't know if I would describe Circus Monster as frenetic, but it is kind of more upbeat, but with like dark lyrics. Oh shoot, we got a little stuck on the side there. That could have gone really badly. Hehehe, 59-58. Well, a promise is a promise, so take this. Sweet. Take it already. I think Melt might have been the first Vocaloid song actually like clicked with. Kind of my intro to more. I'm more into the like happy Vocaloid songs, I think. I don't know if I know that song actually. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, previously my favorite Vocaloid for the longest time was Kagamine Rin. Oh, there's a red star over here, by the way, if you want to fly. Like Melancholic, I think. That's a very upbeat song. Sweet Magic by the same composer. There's another Rin. Oh yeah, Meltdown, Aroshin Yokai, if you want to go with the Japanese pronunciation, or Japanese translation. And this has Melty Molten, Deep Dark, Dreadnought, and Matter Splatter. Well, jumping into the deep end of the pool. If we're being real, Zon's infiltrating the Dreadnought. Zon's the bigger Teto fan, but people associate her with you. Yeah, design-wise, Zon likes Gumi, but the problem with Gumi is she's kind of where Teto was like a year ago, where people weren't using Teto. Now Gumi's kind of in that boat. I think a Synth 3 version of, or Synth 3 2 version of Gumi just came out recently, so maybe she'll have a surge in popularity again. Synth 3 Teto sounds pretty decent, but I think people just need a bit more time with her. Because a lot of the a lot of songs I've heard that use Synth V2 Teto do sound a little bit like unrefined, I guess. The gooey goomy. Don't apologize, you're right. Oh my god. Let's see. Jamie P wants to push Goomy? Hell yeah. I'm down. I'm looking forward to that then. To whatever comes of that. But like... But there's been a lot of discussion. Ironically, Miku's kind of the exception. What the hell? Can you actually make that? Like if you spin early enough? Nope, okay, gravity's gonna be a little finicky. But yeah, what was I saying? Totally forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I kind of feel like of the Triple Baka trio, Miku's always getting stuff. I mean, we just got like... I think, well, okay, genuine question, what was the last really big Miku song? I would make an argument that it might be Rabbit Hole. Like, genuinely, I think Rabbit Hole might be, like, the most recent really big Miku song. Cause, like, even other stuff by the same composer, Deco 2097, ow, didn't quite take off the same way that Rabbit Hole did, as far as I've noticed. And we're counting duets and mesmerizers also in there. Obviously. That song was very big. But like, I remember when Rabbit Hole came out, like, everyone was doing like redraws of like the outfit. Like, so many people were into it. It's not even one of my favorite songs by them, is the funny part. I think, what is the one I'm thinking of? What the hell happened to my momentum there? I think... Two Breaths Walking is really good. Android Girl, The Vampire... Aikotoba, or Love Words. That one's very cute. Love Words is interesting because there's like 4 songs called Aikotoba. So like Aikotoba 1 through 4, the original was obviously 1. But then the others are just like inversions of the song that the composer does every anniversary. Am I gonna need to talk about Vocaloid Command at this rate? What is this for? Like, you can come back here. Wait, you can't go back here. Wait a minute. This is stressful. Oh, wait. I have seen this before. I've just never done this myself before. I'm kind of screwing around because, like, again, we clearly are ahead of schedule in terms of finishing the game next week, so I'm just kind of messing around a little bit. Wow, all that for a 1-up. That's not worth it, given we also died for it. Okay, Gravity is having a good time here. Cool. Flat Luigi Friday. Alrighty. I'm gonna be more careful now. I'm not gonna go after the 1-up either. I just wanted to see if I could do it, because I saw that I only learned about that semi-recently. I forgot it was in that spot, though. Once again, I learned it from watching Star, because, of course, she's the one that knows a lot about Mario Galaxy. She's literally Green Power Star. Alrighty, let's try this again and not get flattened again. Stress. Okay, we're fine. Cool. So now we have this fun little tower climb. That's just like, whole thing is blowing up for some reason. I am stressing a little bit. Okay, we're fine. How are you supposed to actually get in there, now that I think about it? Are you supposed to like get the bomb and drag it all the way up to the top? Oh my god, This is a game with interesting momentum sometimes. My old stress. Well, the star is right there, so now there's a problem. How do we get it? Ow. But yeah, think about Vocaloid songs still. It's like, another song I really like by, Kagamine Rin as the main singer is a song called Lost Ones Weeping by a composer named Neru. No connection to Akita Neru, I need to specify. But the song is like a kind of a really hard like rock kind of song. But I found a remix of it that's almost kind of like a Euro beat kind of remix. And I found a version of that remix that actually uses Teto, and it actually sounds really good, in my opinion. Unfortunately for me, specifically, Lost Ones Weeping is not in Project Diva Megamix. It is only in Project Diva X, which is like the last of the console-exclusive Project Diva games. I've thought about picking it up. It's like $15 on sale on PS4. It never got a Steam release. But I've contemplated getting it just to say I've played it. Again, Project Diva F, which is the first PS3 game, that would be on Fox Girls Favorites if I had a PS3, which I don't anymore. But yeah, that game definitely was foundational because it really solidified my love of Vocaloid. I've genuinely thought about doing a stream, like probably before Xenoblade 3, which is going to be the last game for this series. I've genuinely thought about doing a thing where I go through like honorable mentions of sorts, so basically games I games I didn't actually cover in the series, but still that mean a lot to me. So for example, an obvious one is Project Diva, as previously mentioned. I didn't do Lego Island, so I might go back and do that one. There's a lot of licensed games that fit the bill, but I just kind of wanted to keep licensed games to a minimum, just for a lot of times copyright. And like Star Wars, like just not risk too many Star Wars games, especially ones with like pre-rendered scenes where I can't easily deal with the audio on my own. You can't just mute the music sometimes because it's baked into FMVs. But yeah, I kind of thought about doing like an honorable mentions. But yeah, Xenoblade 2 and 3 are both in because they are foundational games for my life. Infiltrating the Dreadnought. Of course we're ending. Oh good, we passed the 1700. The curse has been defeated for now. But with that, we only have like 2 minutes left before the next ad break, and also until we hit like 3 hours, so we're gonna pause here. Next stream will be on Monday, where we'll be going after the remaining 19 Power Stars. I agree, the garden is very pretty. Yeah, 19 in quotation marks. So yeah, that'll be next Monday, probably. Me too, Luigi. I am also doing a big stretch. Owie. Oh, I need to get up and move if I'm gonna be sitting again in like an hour to do something else. But hi. Thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun, as always. If you enjoyed the stream, you can follow for notifications when I go live in the future. I also have a YouTube channel for edited down Let's Play style, well, I guess Let's Play style in quotation marks, but like edited down streams into like an episodic format. A VOD channel for archived streams. A Blue Sky for posting notifications and apparently getting into fights with people, if yesterday was any indication. Ko-Fi is a tip jar. I do have a donation goal to potentially meet friends next year. Any donations are completely optional, but greatly appreciated. I have a throne for gifts, once again, completely optional, but greatly appreciated. Again, I almost don't know if I can keep recommending throne given how bad the charges are. Like, it almost feels like it'd be better to just direct people to just donate and have me pick up things, but we'll see. I don't know. I need to actually think that through a little bit. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Schedule for the week. Monday, finishing up Galaxy, probably. Why Tuesday? Am I just quoting 7 Days by G-Idol? Did I just instinctively go into that? Monday, yeah. Tuesday, brain, please. Stop saying Tuesday. Wednesday, if we finish Galaxy on Monday, there's a temptation, actually, to just jump into the next Fox Girls favorites, which would be Mario Party DS for Wednesday and Friday. It shouldn't take more than 2 streams, probably. So yeah, that could be Wednesday and Friday. So yeah. Do we want to do a raid? Never glanced over and it's like, that is not the game that they were going live with. Wow, that's a lot of head pats. Do we have a raid message? Dare I ask what the raid message out of this cursed stream could be? Feels like many cursed things are said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 2 off from 17. That's a lot of head pats. Yeah, do we have a raid message? Because I'm trying to think of anything funny that happened. One for good measure? Wow, that's a lot of head pats. Y'all are too kind, I swear. Like, what, like, stuff about, like, spoons came up a lot. Soup. Based on who I was thinking about raiding, soup might be a good raid message, and also a very bad raid message at the same time. And I can't decide which would be. Based on who we're raiding, I think this will be fine. But what about this? Yeah, but I feel like there's only one. There's an obvious candidate of who to raid with this raid message, so we're gonna raid them. That is not Marvel Tokon, though. I'm very confused, but Maniacal's playing Ape Escape, apparently. So we can go raid with this cursed question and see what the hell he responds with this. But thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. Again, next stream will be Monday, where we finish Mario Galaxy. Hopefully, if all goes well. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. As always, greatly appreciate it. And hope everyone has a good rest of their night. Good night, everybody, and take care.